So in my previous video, I got a comment from a YouTuber called KZ Archive 94. I don't know how you remember this, Mr. KZ Archive. You must be a very long time subscriber of mine, but he brought up how the video I made him think about the time that Silent Rob came at me over trying to help him fix a technical issue with his PC. Now, apparently Rob is crashing out really hard right now. From the very few things I've been doing a bit of research on, apparently he's been doxing people and or harassing people that criticize him. And take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt, because I don't care enough about this situation to do, the 15 hours worth of research to make a 3-hour long documentary about the rise and fall of Silent Rob. I could really care less about that kind of stuff. But from the interactions that I had with Rob in the past, it doesn't really shock me to know that he's doing these things. I don't even really know what to say here, because after I had my falling out, so let me explain the falling out here. So back when PUBG was getting very big on the internet, Rob had either bought a PC or had already had a PC, and he was trying to play PUBG. Obviously, it wasn't working. He was having some sort of technical issue. I don't remember what it was. It doesn't really matter anymore. But I remember Rob had either made a YouTube video about it or a community post or something, and he was basically just talking smack about PC users. He said, oh, I hate all PC cucks, or just, the typical trash talk that people say about PC gamers. And I think I wrote a comment saying something like, hey man, you should really go into the Steam forums and try to get some help with this. Maybe somebody there can help you. And Rob had basically made a response video to everybody, not just me, but other people saying the same thing, basically. And he used my comment in there, I think, if I remember correctly. And after all that, I said, all right, you know what, dude? I'm disappointed in you. I'm going to make a video talking about the situation and how much of a disappointment it is, because at the time, I actually was a fan of Rob's. I liked his videos. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, for those of you who don't know who this YouTuber is, you might have seen his video called The Ultimate GameStop Rant, and I think somebody re-uploaded it to YouTube, so you can go look it up yourself. And I think that video was actually kind of a culmination of a couple of videos of his, and it was pretty popular. I think it had either like 1 million views or 700,000 views, something like that, the last time I saw it, of course. And I think it's a really, really good video. It's basically Rob talking about how he used to work for GameStop and the horror stories of it. But this entire situation really showed to me that Rob just, his mind was pretty much already made up when it came to PCs. And, at that point, I already made a video, talking about it. And a bunch of his people came into the comment section trying to start some beef, and they were basically just doing the typical thing, just insulting me, calling me names or whatever. And I removed the video because I said to myself, this is not worth the beef. It is not worth me constantly talking about it, because I don't want to be one of these people that has to make, obligatory video number 52 this week about how, Silent Rob's crashing out, because I could have very easily done that, and I could very easily do that right now. I could very easily do nothing but talk shit about Rob and gloat and make fun of him, because apparently, according to fellow YouTubers, he's addicted to some kind of drug, and that's making him basically, beg people for money, or it's basically just ruining his life. And, it apparently, in order to talk to Rob before he crashed out and deleted his channel, you had to pay him like $8 in order to even like type in his comments or whatever that crap is. I don't mess with all that stuff, so I don't know about it. But it's very sad, because Silent Rob is just yet another YouTuber like Boogie298 or Review Tech USA, where they had all this goodwill for the most part. You had a pretty sizable fan base, and you threw it all away for the dumbest thing. Review Tech USA threw all of this away so he could go on his live stream channel and make easy money that way. Boogie298, they threw away everything he had by faking cancer, and now Rob is throwing everything he had away simply because I guess he just wants to be addicted to his drug. Quite frankly, guys, I don't know exactly what's going on, but I was asked to make this video, and quite frankly, it's very sad. It's very sad to see a fellow YouTuber that I used to look up to basically ruin it all for something stupid. You know, and I think this is a good learning experience for all of you YouTubers. In fact, in the previous video, I actually had a guy come in and be like, hey, you know, I just started my YouTube stuff. Can you come in and give me some feedback or whatever? And look, I want to give a message to that guy and everybody else listening who is either starting out on YouTube or really wants to become not so much like big on YouTube, but just have like a fan base, you know, maybe get like 100,000 subscribers or something. Do not let drugs, alcohol, other stuff influence your YouTube channel in negative ways, I should say. Don't let your success get to your head, and just stay humble, man. Look, I've got 6K subscribers, right? For a lot of YouTubers, that's more than they'll ever have. And they pray to God every day, please, Lord, give me X amount of subscribers or whatever. And look, my videos get pretty decent views. I'm humble about that. I'm not going to gloat. I'm not going to wave it in people's faces. I'm not going to tell people that, oh, I make X amount of money. Because, like, there's no reason to be that person. And I think this entire situation can be boiled down to be yourself. Don't let your life be taken over by substance, drugs, alcohol, whatever. And don't throw away every, you know, positive aspect you've had about anything. It could be your YouTube channel. It could be your local soccer team you're a part of. It could be your local D&D group. Don't let something stupid ruin something good, because I'm telling you, man, Rob made pretty good game reviews. His live streams, while they weren't perfect, I think they were okay from what I've seen. And, you know, his normal videos where he wasn't crashing out and acting like an idiot, they were good content. That was the kind of content that inspired YouTubers like me, who, I guess, here I am, you know, after everything that's happened, I'm still here making content while everybody else is crashing out and just throwing it all away for nothing. So, to stop rambling and to get to the point, folks, just be yourself. Remember to stay humble, and don't forget where you started. Don't forget the people that have been there with you, because, you know, Rob, if you ever see this video, I would love to have a conversation with your brother. I would love to try to help you. But, you know, it really comes back to that old saying, guys. Only you can help yourself, because I can bring a camel to water, but you can't force them to drink it. And if Rob doesn't want to get help for this, if Rob wants to continue crashing out and harassing people or whatever he's going to do, then he's going to do it. There's nobody that can stop him besides either the police or himself. So just don't let your success to get to your heads, guys. Don't be a jerk to people who are just trying to help you, and stay humble. That's my message to everybody. So anyways, though, guys, to stop rambling, I'm going to cut the video here. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll see you later.